Have you heard the term, quiet quitting, which refers to giving up on the goal of going above and beyond but without actually quitting your work? You are still carrying out your responsibilities, but you are no longer mentally adhering to the hustling mentality that dictates that work must be our lives. I no longer beat myself up inside and stress myself out. For some, it was mentally leaving work behind. For others, it turned into a matter of refusing to take on more work without getting paid more. Why do you need a term to express something so common as going to work and performing your job, even if it's not well? It's a question that many people find perplexing. Some people see justification for never raising their hands at work or judgment because they enjoy pushing themselves beyond their comfort zones. Then there are individuals who are jealous. They wish they could leave the company without being noticed but think that they would never succeed due to their ethnicity or gender. On social media, people discuss resigning quietly without considering how it would affect others. Some people interpret quiet resignation as passively aggressive withdrawal. This is not always the best strategy. The focus isn't always on you. You may work in a department and on a team. It's about striking a balance. As long as your task is completed and we are independent of one another, we are free to do anything, right? Oh God, that's me. I thought when I first heard of quiet quitting. I've been practicing it, but I didn't know what it was called. It validates. It's really good to see there is a rising movement, and it's incredibly refreshing to approach a job like I do. Some people create extra work for themselves, particularly if it falls outside the scope of their employment, only to look good or attract attention. I'm going to do my job properly and pursue my interests at the same time. People simply putting their foot down to complete their job is the definition of quiet quitting. The conventional wisdom and expectation is that you should perform more duties than the business really pays you for, and this will benefit you. To me, that doesn't make sense. If you want to go above and beyond what you are required to do, that is fine, but it shouldn't be a must. Perform the work for which you are paid. I think dialing the knob back during the day makes sense if someone is really burned out, at the end of their rope, or having personal troubles. Quietly leaving a job looks very passive-aggressive. Some people use covert resignation as a way to exact revenge on an employer. If someone is burned out, there should be a direct discussion about it that involves both parties. It doesn't really benefit anyone to say, I'm going to do the bare minimum because I'm entitled to it or I have problems. Quiet quitting most importantly inhibits people from locating fulfilling careers that provide them a sense of purpose and community. There is no sadder thing than wasting all of this time in your life trying to love, be involved in, and be excited about the work you are doing, as you work more than 40 hours each week with no appreciation. How do you feel? Is quitting quietly out of selfishness? Is it retaliation towards your boss or a coworker? Or are you just being lazy? Please let me know in the comments.